Packaging Trends for 2023. 14 Packaging Trends of 2023. Now that 2022 is drawing to a close, it's time to take a look at the churning cauldron of current package design trends and make some educated guesses on what will blossom throughout the industry in the new year. At the close of yet another trying year brought on by the epidemic, it has become abundantly clear that shoppers are on the lookout for items that are both palatable and unweighted. One of the motifs that are starting to emerge in package design for 2023 is the use of whimsical figures to elicit a smile, the use of calm color palettes, and a nod to simpler times via nostalgic design. There will be 14 major developments in package design in 2023, and they are as follows. 1. Minimalism. 2. Color blocking and curved lines. 3. Focus on typography in layout. 4. The psychedelic revolution of the 60s. 5. The trend of finding tranquility in packaging. 6. Package design trend is faux 3D deco. 7. Complexity and symmetry, a winning combination. 8. The beauty of abstraction in art. 9. The deception of depth. 10. Product-related examples. 11. Maximal inside, minimal outside. 12. Perfectly imperfect raw materials. 13. Layered colors created by cutting and pasting. 14. Rubber hose heroes are king. 1. Minimalism. The appeal of minimalism to a large audience is not hard to understand. Keeping packaging simple has two benefits: it gives the product an air of appealing simplicity and honesty, and it maintains the goods looking neat and sophisticated. Minimalist packaging is trending upward in popularity, especially in the cosmetics and beauty sectors. Popular firms like Summer Fridays and Honest Beauty have successfully embraced similar designs, and more brands are quickly following suit, so it's safe to assume that minimalism will continue to be a prevalent aesthetic choice in 2023. 2. Color blocking and curved lines. Overlapping or mixing various colored blocks has been popular for a while, but lately, designers have been moving away from the straight lines and severe forms that have previously dominated packaging in favor of more organic, soft designs. Companies may utilize these curved curves to make their packaging seem more natural and approachable by reminding consumers of familiar elements from the outdoors. When combined with bolder hues, this presents a one-of-a-kind chance to develop a brand identity that is endearingly earthy and joyful. 3. Focus on typography in layout. In recent years, typography as a visual communication tool has had a meteoric resurgence in the design industry. Now that font designers can go much more ambitious with their creations, companies may use bold, distinctive lettering to set their products apart from the competition. Effective package design may be achieved via the use of typography in a variety of ways, including repetition, distinctive composition, engaging language, and more. Design that places an emphasis on text is now popular. This style recognizes the complexity of type design and celebrates it as an art form in its own right. No photographs or illustrations are used; instead, prominent fonts take center stage, with the help of bold color contrasts. This movement questions commonplace views of typography, in which aesthetics take precedence over legibility. 4. The psychedelic revolution of the 60s. The psychedelic aesthetic of the 1960s is one of those timeless design movements that will never seem out of place. As we travel farther into the epidemic, the modern take on the return of 60s psychedelia brings us back to a period of unfettered love, peace, and happiness, all of which we need more of. These 60s-inspired package designs stand out with distorted typography, groovy waves, and vibrant colors juxtaposed with modern items. 5. The trend of finding tranquility in packaging is particularly timely, given the continued global unrest in 2022. It provides the much-needed sense of peace and quiet that many of us need at this time. This first sigh of relief is brought on by the use of subdued and complementary hues, while the use of simple content and minimum fonts facilitates effortless reading. Shiny, smooth, or purposefully textured package surfaces give an extra layer of tranquility because of the popularity of the soothing phenomenon known as an autonomic sensory meridian response, ASMR. 6. Package design trend is faux 3D deco. An imaginative fake 3D graphic artwork that gives the look a modern and upscale twist. Using optical tricks that provide the impression of depth is a certain approach to grabbing the attention of customers. Faux 3D is a good design concept for high-end technological items since it conveys to the buyer that they are investing in a state-of-the-art product, which they will get their money's worth from. 7. Complexity and symmetry, a winning combination. Many new packages also sport elaborate details that stand in contrast to the minimalist trend. Featuring very intricate artwork on packaging may be a game changer if handled properly. In particular, symmetrical designs provide a feeling of visual order and cohesion. Customers are more likely to give a product a longer look if it comes in elaborate packaging. While at now the majority of major corporations seem to be adhering to principles of simplicity, it is likely that in 2022, more corporations will adopt a different, complicated approach to package design in order to distinguish out from the competition. 8. The beauty of abstraction in art. Designers have adopted a more creative approach to packaging in recent years, creating works of art in their own right. Packaging that includes artwork, particularly abstract art, is growing in popularity. By elevating package design to the status of fine art, traditional constraints on the field are being broken down, paving the way for the creation of really remarkable and original packaging. 9. The deception of depth. Magical and deceptive packaging designs never fail to thrill. There has been a recent uptick in the practice of producing three-dimensional graphics on two-dimensional surfaces, as more companies realize the marketing potential of this technique. The simple act of casting a shadow or using more elaborate lighting effects on the items of a company's packaging may give a whole new dimension of visual interest to their branding. 10. Product-related examples. Illustrations of symbols relating to the product within, usually exhibited on a tiny scale, may be quite effective in package design. Icons and drawings that hint at a product are unquestionably useful from a practical standpoint since they provide prospective buyers a sense of what they are purchasing. Such images are invaluable when it comes to creating a visual identity, as they help customers establish the connection between the package and the product, so increasing brand recall. 11. Maximal inside, minimal outside. When the inside of a jacket is as stunning as the outside, you know you're looking at something unique. The same is true for packing, it seems. What a pleasant surprise it is to discover the wonderfully built inside of your minimally packaged item. From the outside in, your logo's simplicity and minimalism continue to expose vivid colors and lavish graphics that will leave your customers thrilled and remember your company long after they've moved on. 12. Perfectly imperfect raw materials. Earthy, uneven textures are essential for firms that wish to promote their eco-friendly image and touch on the awareness of customers' worries about the climate issue. Excuse the tongue twister. Ethical and biodegradable packaging is one way to demonstrate your brand's commitment to a sustainable posture in an industry that is increasingly rewarding companies that put sustainability at the center of their offering. Ink printed onto off-white, repurposed textured fabrics creates a subtle color shift. 13. Layered colors created by cutting and pasting. Collage remains popular as a design element, but this year's trends emphasize geometry and several color layers. Paper with torn raw edges suggests recycling, which is useful for reaching out to the eco-conscious consumer base. In an independent environment where collage is still popular, this kind of packaging might help you reach your target demographic of artistic, high-earning consumers. 14. Rubber hose heroes are king. Who are these cheery fellows parading about on all of our packagings? Popularized in the 1920s by artists such as Bill Nolan and Walt Disney, rubber hose creatures have recently undergone a global revival at the hands of illustrators who have given them more refined brushwork and snarky, funny attitudes. The aim of any good box design should be to elicit a happy emotional response from the consumer, and these characters achieve that goal with flying colors. Caps, shoes, and tattoos are common among the 2022's characters, making them seem more modern than the 1920s initial rubber hose figures. Are you looking forward to the new developments in package design that will emerge in 2023? If 2023's package design trends teach us anything, it's that people are yearning for a sense of calm and nostalgia when they make their purchases. Check out our fantastic selection of designers who are prepared to repackage your product if it needs an update or if you intend to release a new product.